So for more on this, we're joined by our correspondent Eugene Jung in Seoul. Welcome, Eugene. Good to have you with us. And we understand that Seoul and Washington have been discussing the deployment of THAAD since February before making today's announcement. What more can you tell us about their statement? When and where will the system be rolled out?
Oh, that's right. South Korea and the United States started a working group discussion in February after the DPRK fired a rocket back then, which the UN Security Council saw as a long-range missile test in disguise, although the DPRK said this was their objective was to put something into space orbit. So now, around 4 to 5 months later, Washington and Seoul said they have made what they said, quote, important alliance decision approved by both governments to deploy this advanced missile defense system as soon as possible. But to that, the U.S. And also China and Russia, as you just mentioned, China's opposition has been very strong from the very beginning. And regarding this, the U.S. and South Korea say the THAAD deployment on the Korean Peninsula will be focused solely on the DPRK nuclear and missile threats and would not be directed towards any third-party nation. Edwin?
And Eugene, as you were mentioning, we said earlier too that China's strongly dissatisfied with the plan, warning that the move may in fact destabilise the Korean Peninsula. How is South Korea likely to respond to its neighbour country's concern?
Well, so far, as I just mentioned, the stance that the United States and South Korea are taking is that this THAAD deployment is focused solely only on the DPRK nuclear and missile threats and will not be directed at any other country apart from that. And they said that their focus is to, this defensive action is to guarantee the security of the ROK and its people from any nuclear weapons from North Korea, weapons of mass destruction and ballistic missile threats. Moving forward, what we can expect is the U.S. and ROK have said their joint working group is said to be in the final stages of proposing a site to deploy the system in South Korea. A few area names have come up before, but we will likely hear more of that maybe sometime next week. South Korea's Defense Ministry have also said that they want to start operating the THAAD system no later than the end of next year. Edwin?
All right, Eugene, many thanks indeed for the background on that. That's Eugene Jung on the line there from Seoul.